in bravado. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. Couple things I know, couple things I show, couple things I don't. I can tell you my problems, I can tell you my sins, I can tell you my problems. I'm uncomfortable in my skin, I'm uncomfortable with my ends, I'm uncomfortable with my friends, I'm uncomfortable with my I'm uncomfortable with my thinking, I'm uncomfortable with my ways, I'm uncomfortable in this space, I'm uncomfortable on good days, I'm uncomfortable on bad days, I'm uncomfortable with my soul, I'm uncomfortable with my heart, I'm uncomfortable with myself, I'm uncomfortable with my heart, I'm uncomfortable with my thoughts, I'm uncomfortable with my feelings, and sadly I'm uncomfortable with healing. I can't hold a frown too long, I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown too long, I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch, showing the slab in today's game, Sean Manaea. What's the word on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to go here. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jake McCarthy. Hawaiian to kick the pitch. That one called a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. That's inside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed, though.
And a swing and a miss. Now one away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And that one fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Good eye in that spot. 1 out, bases empty. In the air, left field. Taylor moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Gabriel Moreno.
Yeah, Boogie's hitting better than 300. Just doing a great job of putting the bat on the baseball. You know he's seeing it well. You know he's trusting his hands. Just seems to be like he's in a groove all. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
2 outs, runner at first. This is Corbin Carroll. Fastball for a strike. This one popped up right side. McNeil brings it in, and that'll do it. One left for the Diamondbacks. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win. And I expect to see that from him in this one today.
We go to the bottom of the first. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Pete Alonso. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
He was late there. Strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. That one way outside. It's 2-2. Stewart leads off first with one away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Ronnie Mauricio now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. This one lifted in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. And that is the third out of the inning. Mets leave one, scoreless after one. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Line drive and foul ball. The lefty fires. And there's a ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And he deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. What a way.
He pulled it all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's Gurriel. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Second inning here, no score. A little bit low.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Lindor pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Right through there for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. And that one's a little bit low. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Got him swinging. Nothing doing for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Jeff McNeil stands in. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And a foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. And that produces more base hits.
Is that guys really don't worry who contacts the ball like this. Do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. And now Bader up to the plate. Bounce to the right side. Marte throws to first, and Bader is set down. Omar Narvaez at the plate. And it's fouled away. 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Just misses with that one.
1-2.
Now time called at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Moreno goes 5 feet 11 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. It gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now the third baseman, Emmanuel Rivera.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Ball at 95, missed up top. 2 balls, no strikes. And that's down and away. Three-0 down. And there's the automatic. That one ripped. Bader racing after it. And he makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. He's 0 for 1. Flips the corner. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's down and in. A slider missed. But he scrambles back. Two outs. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Moreno makes the turn at second. And it gets by him. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Safe.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Marte in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Gets the call, and the count 1-1. Perdomo stands at second with 2 gone. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Here comes a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. This is Mets Baseball on the show, NYC. Back here in Queens, now the left fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. And it skips in the dirt. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. And a 1-2 again. And he chases that one. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
So the lineup flips over. Francisco Lindor digs in now. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now it's DJ Stewart. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Ronnie Mauricio waiting to hit. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. 1 run across in the frame so far as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay. Filled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Citi Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Corbin Carroll. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Fastball for a strike. On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. Step off throw to first. Carroll dives back in safely. The zone for a called strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Carroll aboard here at first with nobody out. Snap throw to first, and he's back safely. And that's disengagement number 2. 2-2 now. Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got me out.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Flied out his first time. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. Pulled the string of the changeup.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a pop-up. McNeil drifts towards it. and makes the grab. And that is that. One left for Arizona. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Makes the grab, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
McNeil, the next to hit, takes ball one. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
One down, base is empty. Hit hard, base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
One gone, runner at first. Harrison Bader up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And the right-hander deals. Bounce to the left side. And he grabs it, foul. Righty to the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Foul ball there. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Left-hand batter waits. And another ball. Late on that fastball. McNeil on at second with 2 down. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch. On the ground. Sneaks through. Base hit. Fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. So it's 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Gabriel Moreno. The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
2-2.
And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. But the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Digging in, Emmanuel Rivera. And that one fouled off. And here it comes. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The Mets up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. And there's one away. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. There's a strike.
0-1.
And a pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Two outs. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks, and they trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And the right-hander back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And ball 1. And down on strikes. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for
it. Lindor now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The next pitch misses, and 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swung on, belted. McCarthy going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And we're back. New inning getting started. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Joey Lucchesi.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
With a pitch clock violation, that's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Here's a 1-1. And fouled off. Line drive. Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Lucchesi, a 6'5" lefty, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Carroll up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss.
1-0.
And misses inside. Next offering upstairs.
3-0.
And that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Walker in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Snap throw, Narvaez. Now snap throw to first. And he's just back in. Oh, close play. Another throw over. And he's back again. Only one more disengagement left after that move.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That's in there. And the count is 1-1. Tying run on it. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Called out on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over, nobody getting loose out in the pen, so a little consultation. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Phil Bickford.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
In the air, left side. Makes the catch, inning over. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here in Queens, down the number 2 hitter, DJ Stewart. Gallup back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That misses. 1-2 to count. And delivers outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now it's the DH, Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's downstairs and outside.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now here's Jeff McNeil, 1 for 2. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Hit on the ground to the right side. He handles it himself. What a play. Inning over. Mets strand one as they're. We go to the top of the seventh, and the batter now, Eugenio Suarez. Here comes a pitch. In there at the knees. That one the other way, and this one could be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And a good eye there. Bounce to the right. And it finds its way through for a hit. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores. And this game is tied in the seventh.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Back to the top of the lineup, Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Ball one there.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Diamondbacks take the lead. 3-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Righty delivers. Fly ball, center field, on the move. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. And that one is lifted in the air. Bader sizing it up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Midway. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kyle Nelson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Walker drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Omar Narvaez will hit next. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 1 out, the base is empty for him. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And now the lefty swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Mets trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
2-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
The Diamondbacks with some movement. 2 down, nobody on, as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mets go to staying in the game on defense, Francisco Alvarez. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Adam Ottavino. He last pitched 2 days ago. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. Up the middle to first. Out. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
2 outs, base is empty. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Now he catches the corner for a strike. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. And they'll do it again. Next pitch just misses. And that's ball 2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Taylor makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Miguel Castro.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the pitch. Baden, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
No, I like his intent there to be aggressive with the slider and make sure he got it inside, but he just yanked it across his body. A little too much horizontal rotation with the upper body instead of north-south.
Out to short. The flip, 1 at second to Walker, and that's 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Alonso stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
No strike.
So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Close but called a ball. And now 3-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
The tying run at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Edwin Diaz. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Rivera, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
1 strike.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Now, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The 0-2. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. The 0-2. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Caught and missed, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
That misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Breaking ball inside. 2-1. Per hour to finish him off.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. Taylor makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Mets 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Paul Sewald.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The pitch. Mauricio now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a ball popped up. In position. Makes the catch. And there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Fastball for a strike. Sewald goes 6 feet 3 inches, 33 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. The D-backs leading by 2 here the last half of inning number 9. That one not close. And a count 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. Harrison Bader up now for the Mets. He's been a great. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Brandon Nimmo trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And he gets tied up right there. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks take game 1 of the series on the road. And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
Soy latino de sangre, yo salí de la calle, vengo de un barrio humilde y el corazón sigue grande. Llevo el alma en la rumba pa' que mueva la cintura, el que te prende el ambiente y el que te pone a gozar. Un pasito pa' aquí, un pasito pa' allá, todos mis latinos ahora vamos a rumbear. Un pasito pa' aquí, un pasito pa' allá, todos mis latinos ahora vamos a rumbear. Tremenda rumba que se ha formado en el party de los latinos. Estamos todos desacatados, que no protestan ni los vecinos. Hacer esto no para hasta mañana. Hoy vamos a hacer lo que nos dé la gana. Oíste, pana, me gusta la